What's up, chat? I am not living my best life. I'm actually having a pretty bad day, and my roommate and I just got yelled at by our neighbor because we were like screaming at each other for a minute and we didn't realize she'd come back from her night class. So she's like, "Girl, what the fuck?" And we're like, "Oh, sorry. It's okay. We're all friends, but I feel bad." So Tuesdays suck for me because I have a 7:30 a.m. against my will, right? And I think if you guys remember, I said I was gonna have coffee at 11 p.m. yesterday, which I did. And then I remembered like halfway through my coffee that, oh my god, I have a 7:30 a.m., which means I have to get up at 6:30 and I need to leave by like 7:10 a.m., right? To get to this class on time because I have to take a quiz right away, 7:30 a.m. on Tuesdays. It's great. And then I have another quiz for math at 10 a.m. So basically, I had two quizzes today really early in the morning, and I decided to have coffee last night to keep myself awake. The choices we make, gang, the choices we make. Anyways, I had a chemistry quiz today, 7:30 a.m. I failed at balancing equations because my professor, like, actually did not get to that before the quiz. That is something he said we were gonna learn tomorrow. Fun fact about tomorrow, that's after the quiz. I think his goal is that, like, half the people have the quiz on Tuesday, half the people have the quiz on Thursday, so he's hoping, like, he gets the material for, like, half the class, but that half the class isn't me, so I'm kind of pissed off right now. And then I kind of messed up on the math quiz, right? It's stuff I know, but it's stuff I learned such a long time ago that I know the easier way to do it, but the people don't like when I take the easier way to do it. So basically, in order to get full points, I had to do like full limit definition of like all these derivatives, and you know what? Feels bad, man. It feels bad. But I got halfway through this where I could have just like taken like yeah. And I'm like, "Damn, I forgot the next step." So I like BS'd my way into a correct answer. I'm hoping to get at least like a 3 out of 5 cuz that's what I did last week when I couldn't remember how to expand it. I got a 3 out of 5. If I can BS my way into a 3 out of 5 on these quizzes, I feel like I'll be golden. Because I like getting good grades, right? It's not that I don't try my best every time, but there are some classes, like, you know, going into it, A's sometimes aren't feasible, right? And this math class is notorious at my school for being incredibly difficult. They force young freshmen who are good at math to go into it just because they want to see if they'll actually like be able to survive calculus at our school. And as somebody who's taken Calculus 1 for like, this is my 4th year now, there are topics that we're learning and the ways that we're doing it, which is really weird and it's really tough for me. So I'm trying my best, and my mom knows I'm trying my best, so she doesn't care. Well, she cares that I'm trying my best. She doesn't care that, like, I told her, "Hey guys, hey gang, I'm gonna do my best here, but an A might not be feasible," and she's A-okay with that. As long as I don't get, like, my goal is at least an 85% in the class, right? And that's like, that's a feasible goal. That's a 85% in a class. I can do 85%. It's the way like the grading and the system works. 93% is basically impossible, right? Unless you get like 100% on each test. The way everything's weighted and balanced, getting a 93 or higher is just like really difficult. So I'm trying my best here, but if I get an 85%, I will be very pleased with myself because I am working very hard for this calc class. I, in fact, am doing that after this, and I was doing it before this, and, you know, math is just ingrained in my blood. I've been doing nothing but calculus for my whole life. I was born doing calculus. I was born with the knowledge of the power rule. I was born, when I learned to walk, I learned the product rule, and then I did quotient rule, and eventually I did integrals, but, like, you know, screw integrals, we're not there yet in this class. I miss integrals. I really don't, but I can pretend. I don't know. I just had a really bad time today, okay, right? And then we had, like, one of my least favorite classes after, which isn't, like, a class towards my major. It's a class towards, there's just, like, a discussion, a couple, like, lecture classes you have to take. just for funsies for the school. And I had to take that today, and that wasn't fun. So basically Tuesdays suck for me, right? I hate Tuesdays. I've said it's my least favorite day for all my classes during the semester, and it will continue to be. But here we are, thriving and surviving. Because that's been my motto since the beginning: thriving and surviving, thriving and surviving. If I can repeat that mantra and keep on going, I'll be able to continue to live my life to the best of my capabilities. And the best of my capabilities is all I really ask myself. I don't gotta be 100% perfect all the time for me to be proud of myself. No. As long as I can, like, remain, like, honestly, just, like, a 90% of myself, yeah. I can have a 10% mental break, and then the rest of 90% of me is working. Does this make sense, or am I just, like, really tired? I've had a lot of caffeine today. I had that, like, 11:30 p.m. coffee, and then when I woke up at 6:30 a.m., I obviously needed more coffee. And then I had another coffee halfway through the day, so I wouldn't fall asleep between classes. So we're kind of spiraling right now. And I got a couple comments yesterday saying I have ADHD. I got told I had two comments: ADHD, rabbit hole, and then holy ADHD Batman, which, fun fact, it's National Batman Day, which, honestly, best day of the year. I painted a little thing for it. I can't show you it, but I'm holding like a wooden medallion thing that on the back says, I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman. And on the front, it's the bat signal, and it's really cool. Yeah, because it's Batman Day. Wait, what was I talking about? I'm trying to make sense right now. Because if 90% of myself is working to the best of its capabilities, the other 10% of me is allowed to take a break. And you know what? I think that's great. I think that's great. And that's just for a normal work day. Like right now, only like 20% of me needs to be like functioning properly for me to be able to like play Minecraft, right? The 80% of me is taking a solid nap right now, and then we're going to do some math homework after this. And then I have to write the English essay that I did procrastinate all day because we built different like that. I'm trying to live my best life, bro. But I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. I am Batman. That's what he sounds like, right? OMG, I have a stack of levels. That's so slay for me. That's such a slay queen. An SLAY queen. Hey, guys, I mentioned this yesterday and I still need your help. What am I supposed to be doing with this world now? I honestly have no ideas of what to build, no idea of what to build next, right? So I'm thinking of a farm of some kind, obviously, because people want me to build farms. Maybe something to, like, update the ugliness of this, like I said yesterday, and you're gonna have to, I hate going over there, so you're gonna have to look at my past videos if you want to see how ugly that area is. I want to do something in the overworld right now before I move on to the nether. I want one more project in the overworld, but I need help figuring out what said project should be because I'm out of ideas. I'll be honest, we've hit a little bit of a wall in Minecraft. I thought I should make an alchemy lab, and then I made an alchemy lab, and now what? What am I supposed to do now? I should get books. Books. B to the O-O-K-S, books. Books, 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 books. I think I sold all my books. I think I'm gonna have to make more books. Okay. Happy Batman Day, guys. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's 100 days until Christmas, guys. I told that to my roommate, and she's like, that's crazy. But there's still like Halloween and Thanksgiving. Where's the Halloween spirit? Where's the Thanksgiving spirit? I had worn a Halloween shirt yesterday, so I said that was my Halloween spirit because yesterday was Halloween, and today it's Christmas. We gotta let Mariah Carey out. We gotta let her sing her song because it is Christmas time. 100 days. Tomorrow's 99, and then we just keep going from there. I'm living my best life. I don't have 2 exams next week and an essay due. Shout out college. Living my best life for real, for real. She just like me for real, for real. I got that dog in me. Ah! Don't hit me! I'm just a girl! In the world in which my only job is to marry rich, my father has no son, though I'm the one who wants to social platform. Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things. Can you feel the love tonight? You needn't look too far. It's enough. It's fine. Oh my god, I'm dying. Was my singing that bad? Are the gods punishing me so? I'm not gonna worry about that. Hey guys, I got books. I got books. Books. Shh, 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 shh. I'm a creep. Minecraft's Grim Reaper blowing. I'm not gonna like. Right now, I'm just gonna fill every single one, right? If we want to make it aesthetic by taking some books out, we'll do that. Not right now. That's right. Not right now's problem. That's a hashtag later issue. Did somebody say later issue? I think somebody said later issue. Okay. I think it's night time. I think it's time to honk. Me it up. Not in real life though. I have to stay up. I tried to be as productive as I could today. You know what? But with see, this is why I did some books and then books away. And it looks kind of cool, right? I was as productive as I could be today, you know? Given the situation of having really early classes. Yeah, I did my best. And I think that's all anyone could ask of me. I gave 90%. I gave 90%. And you know, that's still an A minus. Give a solid 90%. What do I do now? I could destroy all these signs. I've done it. I've done the thing. Oh my god, do I name more dogs? Do we go back to January and do I name more dogs? Do I do a dog naming stream? Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Leave a comment telling me what to do with this world. I'm on my hands and knees, gang. I don't know what I'm doing. And I shall see you in the next one. Bye!